premise that he's doing is he's saying, "Oh yeah, there's." So much work. First of all. He's like, "Oh yeah, you'll get enough money to support our entire family." It's like, "No, you don't. Not at all. Like, you just don't. You get enough."
Our minds, our very souls.
Feel the energy all around you. It rides the winds across our planet.
Our journey begins here, at the dawn of life, as newborn souls.
The Traveler, you've more than a passing interest in Queen's blood. It has bewitched you. Be at ease. It is only natural to hear its call. Queen's blood is of the planet and for the planet. It, like all things, is indeed each. Come, join me. turn I did not expect, which confirms my fears. A strange, wicked pall hangs over the life stream, and a similar dark energy has corrupted Queen's blood. Be careful. The game's pleasures belie the thorns beneath that will bleed you slowly and surely. Many devotees have succumbed to the darkness of which I spoke. Too many. Remember, the cards are a link between us and the planet. If you are in trouble, reach out. She shall answer. Oh, great mother, hear my prayer. Watch over your son.
speak to us.
Lift your gaze to the heavens.
If you ask me, planetology's the future. Ah, Cosmo.
If Mako is the planet's lifeblood,
A lot of folks downplay the planet's peril. But if they saw the weapons up close like we did, they'd have no choice but to acknowledge how bad it really is. Folks around here, though, they get it. They want what's best for our planet. You can see it in their eyes. Wonder if it ain't too late to recruit them to Avalanche.
This variety.
Why don't we discuss our incredible planet
Factory was originally.
if Mako is the planet's
Since time immemorial, these sacred lands have been rich in spiritual energy. To pass through the veil and trace the whistling winds is to... Tell me, is it better before I get back?
Oh, ho! It's our very first catch of the day, folks! We have ourselves a challenger. Hello, sir. Care to tell the folks at home who you are? Ha ha ha! Could this shark be more of a guppy? Well, I spy a row of razor-sharp teeth in this little fishy's maw. You might be the QB killer we've been waiting for, but there's only one way to find out. That's right, our audience doesn't want to hear commentary, they want to see blood. To up the ante, our challenger's opponent will be none other than your host with the most, me, Bernard.
God fucking damn it. Fuck off. God fucking damn it. Because like, you can't fucking predict that. You can't know, oh yeah, by the way, he just happens to have a fucking deck that can eat his own deck, so that's not fucking safe. I fucking hate that fucking bullshit. Yeah, the ones where cards can replace other cards is tough because it's really hard to prep for that. Because like you might think, oh, okay, it's safe to go here because, like, or I've locked the lane because now they're all green. But it's like if he replaces one of his cards
Talk about
next to one of your green pips, he takes it, and you can't predict that shit, and that gets annoying. It's just bad luck. I mean, it's just all luck based.
Man-eating menace. He made a serious splash with some ruthless moves. Players the world over have got to be shaken in their boots. Something tells me this beast is about to upset the QB food chain. Better start swimming. Congratulations to you, sir, for an incredible match. Though we found the canyon's resident shark, the fun never ends on this show. Stay tuned because we've got more coming your way.
Tell me, is it better to spread the teachings of planetology to others, or to focus on tyranny?
Sorrow is not a
Which would you say? I plan to devote the rest of my life to studying planetology.
Fancy running into you here. Say, how about I get a shot of you giving thanks to the planet? The beauty of this place is unreal. Pictures can't do it justice. Wonders such as these have to be experienced in person. I want to believe I can capture this magic. I'm looking for spots with a spiritual feel, if you know any. So expansive and enthralling. Our planet is the greatest artist. The way the shadows carve out the red stone, it's perfectly balanced. There's something that's truly magical about the harmony of natural structures.
The rest of my life to studying planetology. There's no worthier cause.
So expansive and enthralling. Our planet is the greatest artist. The way the shadows carve out the red stone, it's perfectly balanced. There's something that's truly magical about the harmony of natural.
She would never forsake us, never abandon us, for we are her children, one and all.
One must exercise patience in the pursuit of knowledge.
For you all,
Tell me, is it better to spread the teachings of...
I ask you this. Who am I?
The river of life.
Many travelers.
A seminar is in progress.
Blessings of the planet upon you. Disciples of her teachings gather here to share their experiences. Through these seminars, we learn from one another and together enrich our lives. Participation in the seminars requires a special invitation from a mentor. Without one, I'm afraid you cannot join. Perhaps you might instead consider taking part in the River of Lights ceremony. I suspect you'd enjoy it.
A seminar is in
I think meditation has returned.
All the time I've spent here, listening and learning.
The planet speaks to them. Tell me, is it better to spread the teachings of planetology?
Ah, not so fast. Sorry, but visitors aren't allowed in here. You see, this is where we keep all our valuables. Ah, not so fast. Sorry, but visitors aren't allowed in here. You see, this is where we keep all our valuables.
Only those who have the key, as well as fellow Bugenhagen's permission, are allowed inside. Only those who have the key, as well as fellow Bugenhagen's permission, are allowed inside.
If we've anything to fear, it is not our fellow man, nor any creature big or small, with whom we share our home. It is that which comes from beyond.
Oh, these are the friends I was talking about.
Thank you for looking after Namaki. My name is Bugenhagen. I teach planetology here in the canyon. One could say I know a thing or two about our world.
A thing or two? I doubt there's a thing or two you don't know about it.
Well, it might seem that way to a child like yourself.
I'm not a child anymore. I'm 48.
40 what?
Namaki here has a long life ahead of him. In human terms, I would say he's about 15 or 16 years old.
That's more than old enough. I can protect our Vale and everyone in it. Which is more than I can say for my good-for-nothing father.
Speaking of the members of our little community, have you announced your return to one and all, Namaki?
Not yet. Be right back.
But where are my manners? Please, come in and have a look around. Oh, they are essential to my studies of the planet. That records fluctuations in various energies. I must ask that you handle it with care. It's a rather delicate device, you see. While that may appear to be little more than a glistening mineral at a glance, it is in fact a crystallized collection of our planet's memories.
And yet, it's like you're singing to me of the planet's wisdom. Don't you worry, my dear. I'll find a way to bring out the full depths of your beauty. Cross my heart.
That's a scale model of our planet and the surrounding stars. One could say the dust it's collected represents the people who live upon it. Whoa! Those devices are testing the pull of gravity.
Here we seek to gather the wisdom of the planet.
recognize that little scamp. I'll have you know that in his childhood, Nanaki was quite a handful. That is one of the first Mako detectors ever built. Though I suspect it can't detect much now. Let's not be hasty. I'll show you that room later.
The lights we observe here have traveled to us from the far reaches of time and space. To gaze at the stars is to gaze into their past, what they once were, eons ago.
Can't say I'm all that interested.
There's so much we have yet to learn about the universe.
You won't find a larger telescope on the planet. With it, you can see to the edge of the galaxy. There's no better view of the stars than through this scope. But the lens could do with some cleaning. My apologies.
The lights we observe here have traveled to us from the far reaches of time and space. To gaze at the stars is to gaze into their...
That right there is a type of a current generator. It harnesses the power of the wind to produce new airflows of its own. Perhaps you've encountered them before during your travels. That again, huh?
That's...
The planet crying out. A sorrowful dirge indeed. One I've heard all too often of late. This tubing allows us on the surface to hear the inner voice of the planet.
What we just heard didn't come from the planet, though. That was definitely the voice of a weapon.
You seem awfully sure of yourself, miss.
Because we saw them with our own eyes. 2 in the Corel and Gungaga reactors. They were loud and huge.
A fascinating account, were it true. However, such grand delusions could be a sign of Mako poisoning. Do see a doctor.
Excuse me?
Oh. Yes. That would do them some good. Judging from everything you've said, the 3 of you are unfamiliar with basic planetology. But it is never too late to learn. Please, come with me. I present to you our planetarium. While the Shinra building features the latest iteration, this particular one is my original design. Now then, without further ado, this is only the beginning.
A shooting star!
Planetology is not simply the study of the cosmos and the celestial bodies that dwell in it. Rather, it is a quest to comprehend the cyclical nature of life. Behold, the planet we call home. It was from its soil, so teeming with life, that mankind was born. And like all living things, man is fated to die. So, what happens next? The body withers and returns to the planet. But what of the mind, the spirit, the soul? Much like its former vessel, it too returns whence it came. To the great river where all intertwine and circle the planet without end. A cycle of continuous convergence and divergence. The ceaseless ebb and flow that is the life stream. An apt name, though it is as much a reservoir as it is a stream, being the sum of the planet's spiritual energy. It is the very essence of our star, the blood coursing through its planetary veins. And if ever that essence were to be entirely depleted, of course, these are but basic principles of planetology.
So you're saying that Mako is spiritual energy, which we're using up?
Just so. Siphoned from the planet and processed for industry. that energy can no longer fulfill its true purpose. It is fated to fuel man's machinery, then fade away.
Okay, but does it actually fade away? I mean, what if it doesn't? What if it just returns to the life stream in a different form? Is that possible?
A novel theory, suggestive of a lack of understanding. However, that can be overcome with time and education.
You rang?
Please escort this young lady to our seminar room, would you?
Right this way. Okay.
Hey, can I come?
Off to the cult meeting they go.
Got a question. Planet runs out of energy. It and everything on it dies, right?
Yes.
There any way to avoid this? Like, making the spiritual energy stronger?
Why are you asking me such things? I'm sorry. I've come to realize that I'm somewhat stuck in the past. We've entered an era in which humanity exerts unprecedented influence over its environs. And as both the planet and society evolve, so too must science. And yet it seems that I cannot. Perhaps I'm much too old of a dog to learn any new tricks.
We've all been worried sick about Nanaki.
Here we seek to gather the wisdom of the...
I never thought you could become even more enchanting. And yet, it's like you're singing.
Thanks so much for taking such great care of Nanaki for us. Fellow Bugenhagen instructed me to let you take anything you think might prove useful on your journey. Check out the storeroom when you have a chance.
Right this way.
Your face.
This village is lame. Did you know none of the materia here is even real? And don't get me started on the planetologists. Bunch of blowhards in love with the sound of their own voice.
Ever keeping calamity at bay.
So
If people everywhere resolve to not take part.
within you all are the planet's thoughts. And memories.
Tell me.
I heard from fellow Bugenhagen. By all means, please come and join the seminar. Follow me if you would.
Which would you say is a more worthy pursuit?
They are both one and the same. Wouldn't you agree?
I ask you this, who among you has looked...
Before we are even born, we are travelers.
Many travelers have joined the River of Lights as of late.
The seminar is in progress. Please be respectful.
I've always been on the bigger side, but I've never been...
Please continue on into the assembly.
And poetry are more my thing. My old man, he used to say it was a waste, me spending all my time indoors. According to him, a big kid like me was...
What about you, miss? You must have a story to share. Please.
Me? Okay. Where to begin? I fell into the life stream. I don't have words to describe it, except beautiful, maybe? It was a lot to take in. Feelings of kindness washed over me. Long forgotten memories came flooding back. It was a warm, comforting place. But there was also conflict. A war between the planet and its enemies. And we can't let them win. We need the planet, and it needs us. We have to rise up, fight back, defend it from this terrible threat. Thing is, I don't know how to do any of that. And I hoped you might have the answer.
That was pretty heavy,
I'm
Tifa.
not criticizing planetology or anything, and I'm not trying to scare anybody either. I just... You know... Never mind. This is all coming out wrong.
Please, do not be discouraged. Should you ever wish to try again, we would be more than happy to listen. What matters is that you keep challenging your beliefs. Stop doing that, and the answers will forever elude you. On that note, I think we should adjourn for the evening. The River of Lights is almost upon us, so let us head to the torch.
I'll see you at the festival.
is no seminar being...
I think meditation has really helped.
Can I help you?
All the time I've spent here, listening and learning.
I ask you this, who among you has looked...
If you ask me, planetology's the future. I'd say we replace... I also recently came up with a...
Lift your gaze to the heavens. Watch as the clouds drift through the sky, going whichever way the wind
Feel the energy all around you. It rides the winds across our planet.
With Cosmo Salt, you can add a dash of the planet's grace and deliciousness to anything you like.
Hey, is fellow Bugenhagen gonna come?
Come on, planet! Grant me good
Cloud!
fortune!
You may now face off against Bahamut Arisen, a winged being possessed of phenomenal powers of destruction. I encourage you to pit your skills against this summoned entity, so that I might complete its materia. I look forward to seeing what new discoveries you make in your travels. Thank you, Cloud, for activating the Remna Wave Towers. As you are aware, these structures were built by the Republic, thus making them to that end. I ask that you activate any others you come across. Here we go.
Best do it right.
Do it! Ready? Do it!
Hey!
Won't last long.
Let's go!
Damn it! I'm coming!
Bring it! Go on! Bingo!
Don't worry. Even incomplete trials can provide me with useful data. I can't help but wonder where we'll meet next. So many fascinating possibilities.
The cosmos is within me.
Back as far as the time of the Cetra themselves.
Wow, so many tourists. Must be
I had the pleasure of talking to a mentor. Said it was presumptuous of me to think I could save the planet. She decides her own fate, you see. As rain cleanses the skies, so too does she cleanse herself of filth. So what? We sit here and theorize while the planet rinses and repeats?
No, we fight, or nothing will change.
That's what I said. I knew you'd see it my way, Merc. Thanks.
Put your faith in our great mother. She would never...
Did I sound as awkward as I felt?
You did good. Can't help it if they suck at listening. I got what you were saying.
I kinda wanted everyone to get it, though.
To hell with everyone.
Great advice. Thanks. Did I sound as awkward as I felt?
You did good.
God damn it, they moved the option. That was good.
Wow, so many tourists. Must be quite the fest.
Did I sound as awkward as I...
Felt for you. Never been that good with words, as you know.
We're just two peas in a pod, aren't we?
Wow, so many tourists. Must be quite the festival.
Did I sound as awkward?
You did good. Can't help it if they suck
I
it.
kinda wanted everyone...
To hell with everyone.
Great advice. Thanks.
I had the pleasure. Said it was she decided. So what? We...
No, we fight, or nothing will change.
That's what I said. I knew you'd see it my way, Merc. Thanks.
Wow, so many tourists. Must be quite the festival.
Look at them, gathered around the fire. Just like us that day. Me and Mom and Dad. If only we could do that again. Never mind. Just forget I said anything.
I'll lend an ear.
Whenever I think about my mom, my chest swells with so much pride, I feel like it'll burst. But when it comes to my dad, I just... Sorry, I can't. Still not ready.
When you die, you return to the planet? Pfft, that has literally got to be the dumbest thing I have ever heard. Once you die, that's that.
Pretty much.
Thank you. So if you get that, you get why I live every day like it's my last.
Man, I can't wait to see what they've got planned. Some say we're like grains of sand on the beach of fatalist idiots. Spend my whole life trying to prove it, but sitting here, looking up at the sky, you can't help feeling pretty minuscule.
So, I'm an ancient. As in, a steward of the planet. One of those ancients. Or, to be more precise, the only ancient. For the most part, it's been a source of pain. I've been held against my will. I've been watched. I've been ignored.
Man, her and Tifa really know how to depress a crowd. First Tifa in her seminar, and now this. They're
My blood's been nothing but a
not
curse.
great at parties.
If I ever started to forget, something would remind me of what I was and bring me crashing back down to earth. It was always the same. Time after time. I'd be shown a glimmer of hope, only to have it snatched away. I was never gonna be normal. That much was clear.
Probably wasn't the best one. I think Encourager should have been better.
So my blood's been a curse. But it's also been a blessing. It's brought some wonderful people.
That was a
into my
funny,
life.
stupid-looking smile.
Friends that I love. And for once, I think I'm okay. Happy, even. And all that pain feels worth it. Even if I can't lead a normal life, there is one thing I can do. Return their kindness. And try to make the most of what I've been given.
It is time!
Whoa!
Time for the ritual sacrifice.
Pretty sappy, huh? Meant every word, though.
So, this is where you've been, Nanaki.
What's up?
There's something of great import I need to show you. And by that I mean all of you. Join me, would you? What did you all think of the River of Lights? For whatever reason, the ceremony has drawn a number of tourists to the Vale as of late. When I ask for their impressions, they often speak of how beautiful it was. Some claim they were even moved to tears. It's an overwhelmingly positive reception, I'm happy to say. To stir the human soul is no small feat, and it pleases me to know that the River of Lights possesses such power. Alas, my hopes to parlay their emotional response into a deeper intellectual curiosity, they have yet to be fulfilled. People are surrounded by cats, dogs, birds, and trees. They know that life is all around them, be it through the birth of a baby or the blooming of a flower. They bear constant witness to the blessed cycle of creation, yet they've no interest in the welfare of our planet. Forgive me for sharing my idle thoughts. Keeping them to myself is quite a challenge in my old age.
Don't let him get you down.
I'm glad to know that Aerith has friends like you to keep her company.
Today's experience was surely the will of the planet. May you cherish it always.
Well then, shall we proceed?
But I thought this door was...
sealed so that none may enter? Why, yes, and by my own hand, no less. However, you've a trial to undertake.
I do?
If you wish to prove yourself and become a Watcher of the Veil, that is. I presume you are prepared.
Yeah.
I will also require your assistance in carrying out the trial. Much danger awaits within, and I wish to ensure his safety. When you're ready, simply say the word.
So the quest was 38. Like, is it actually 38? Or is it just synced to my level? Do I want to redo all that? I could. Get a better Aerith response. I don't care that much, though. But this looks like it's going to start something. Like, I bet this is a long, drawn-out fight where we're eventually going to find Nanaki's father, who protected himself. Or protected the rest of the Veil. So I'm going to go ahead and stop it here. I don't want to get... I'm not sure how long it's going to take. In theory, it shouldn't be too long, but, you know, you never know. So I'm just going to take a stop before I get too invested. I don't want to have to, you know, get sucked in and end up playing for many more hours. It's this late already. So thank you all for watching. I will see you all next time.